Well, time to battle with Chuck yet again, and watch him chuck that rock. I mean, it has nothing to do with Pokemon, but you know, I guess it's meant to be impressive. Like, look at this man. He's so tough, he can lift and throw a boulder. It was a fairly decent-sized boulder. I mean, for a game where I guess humans have more regular physical capabilities. I mean, Dragon Ball Z, they'd look at you and just scoff, like, oh, you threw a boulder? Like, watch me throw a mountain, okay? Like, man, it's all relative to the power scaling, you know? In some shows, you know, lifting a boulder up just ain't very impressive. Well, we'll go for the flinch. I mean, it's what we can go for, at least. Ah, Karate Chop. At least now it's a fighting move, I guess. In Gen 1 it wasn't. Don't know why. It's just one of the many oddities of Gen 1, you know? Gen 1 is a weird and strange beast sometimes. And maybe all the more beautiful because of it. Well, go for a headbutt. And hopefully don't get put to sleep, because that would suck. Oh, sweet. Unfortunately, I don't really have a good move to knock this thing out besides just headbutting again. But we got everything we could ever want from that initial strike, right? A critical and a flinch. Perfect. Man, Chuck, you really didn't put up much of a fight, did you? I think I was the one that brought the storm, Chuck. Oh, man. Felt like I was fighting Charlie Brown. Yeah. I know all about what your badge does. You know, if this was a run where I could use, you know, X accuracy willy-nilly, I'd probably do that, but I know I gave myself permission to use X items because, you know, I'm gonna need them for Chikorita, probably. But, let's face it, Gummy Snap really doesn't need to use any of that stuff, really, at this point. It's just too good. Ouch. Man can lift a boulder over his head, and it's still not good enough. She's like, he used to be able to lift 2 boulders! You see, he's getting too fat. Okay, enough of that conversation. Oh yeah, obviously, no, Gummy Snap can't fly. I clicked too fast. Yes, obviously. I need to use Kenya to fly somewhere. Okay. Take me back to Olivine City, where they have the olive oil, I guess. Well, I guess I can ride the bike in. Ah, man. My bike control's not the best. I mean, I remember back in the day when I was so good at Ocarina of Time, I could snap, you know, the bats out of the air without having to use a lock-on from range. It took a bit of time to get the shots right sometimes, you know, because you gotta be patient with that, but I could do it. Man. Of course, I went all out on Majora's Mask and collected everything. Like, I had all the masks and everything on a save file, but I don't know if I have any functional controllers left at this point to even try and revisit that one. I mean, if I want to, I have to figure out where the Nintendo 64 is at again. I'm a chop. Ah, man, it's not even interesting. Come on, let's just headbutt it. Yeah, I know Surf probably was the better option, but I want to hit with my head anyway. And that's gonna bring out, what, another Machop? I guess he just wants me to chop him down. And chop him up. You know, whoever works for him, right? Because we are kung fu fighting right now. Oh no, not the Poliwhirl. anything but that. Ah, man. I have to love how, you know, the swirl reverses when it evolves. Why it reverses? I'm not entirely sure. It just does. Now then, let's drop off the secret potion. Yeah. Amphi likes a feminine touch when it comes to its healing, you know? Well, at least that takes care of that problem. Yes, thank you. Well, no. Guess I'll grab this while I'm up here. Do I need a super potion? Not really. Maybe some other time. Ah, yes, I could have went for swagger. We wouldn't use it. I guess I could technically sell it then, but why do that? Well, next time, you know, we'll take on Jasmine and earn ourselves our next badge. Until then, see ya.